Members of Parliament from the Azimio la Umoja coalition have called Health Cabinet Secretary Susan Nakhumicha's competence into question over the looming nationwide doctors' strike. The legislators have accused Nakhumicha of being dismissive of the plight of health workers and failing to make adequate plans for the posting and payment of medical interns. They now want her to step down.
If the Health Cabinet Secretary is not able to make the National Treasury release funds for a critical ministry like hers, then she has no option but to quit, really. Maybe she's a joker. We don't know again. And maybe she does not understand the ministry and has not been able to make a compelling case for release of funds, or she just doesn't care.
I would want to call upon the Minister for Health and the Principal Secretary to resign because they don't have what it takes to run this ministry.
Speaking at Parliament grounds today, the legislators attributed the stalemate between the Ministry of Health and the Doctors' Union to misplaced priorities. The Kenya Medical Practitioners and Dentists Union has announced a nationwide strike beginning midnight after the Ministry of Health maintained that the demand to post the more than 1,000 medical interns was unrealistic as the government did not have the funds.
It is incompetence of the worst type for the Cabinet Secretary to keep lamenting that the National Treasury has not given her money. It is not for the doctors or Kenyans to look for money from the National Treasury. That is the work of the Cabinet Secretary.
We must understand that internship is critical. It is not the employment of doctors or the nurses who do it, or the pharmacists. It is a requirement, particularly for doctors, that they do it and then they get registered. So if you fail to get doctors who have graduated to do internship, you will not have doctors, because without internship, they cannot practice on their own, they cannot be employed, and if you intend to export them, despite our shortage, as I often hear, they cannot work out there.
With less than 3 hours left before doctors down their tools, the legislators want President William Ruto to take immediate action to avert the strike, which they warn will have dire consequences for Kenyans. They have vowed to hold Nakhumicha responsible for any deaths that may occur as a result.
Tunataka kufikiria waziri akiwa mama anafikiria kutafanyika nini usiku wa leo baada ya saa 6 wamama wajawazito washikwe na uchungu wakimbia hospitali, hakuna madaktari. Wamama hawa tutawapoteza.
Muriel Adhiambo, K24 TV, Nairobi.